Preparing for Yoga Nidra. Coming to lay in Shavasana. Relax the body, covering yourself with an extra layer for warmth. Come to lay in Shavasana on the back, legs apart, feet splayed out to the side, arms away from the outside edges of the body. Palms to the sky, thumb and forefinger joined in Chin Mudra. Tuck the chin down a little towards the pit of the throat and lengthen through the cervical spine. The belly is soft. It rises and falls. The shoulders are soft and relaxed. The jaw is soft and relaxed. All expression eased from the face. The skin on the face and the scalp feels relaxed and soft, holding no tension in these areas. Become aware of the body starting to feel deeply relaxed on the floor. Tell yourself that you are about to practice Yoga Nidra. I am about to practice Yoga Nidra. Feel the breath. Become aware of the breath. The breath is entering and leaving the body at the soles of the feet. Become aware of the soles of your feet. See them in your mind's eye. Become aware of the soles of the feet. Feel into the surface of the soles of the feet. And as you inhale, draw the energy, the prana, and the breath in through the soles of the feet, and watch it travel through the internal aspect of the body, bringing softness and warmth, a freedom from any contractions or tension held within the physical body. The body becomes lighter and lighter with each breath, and with the awareness and prana that travels with the breath into the body, traveling up the body and traveling down the body. Be aware of this, full focus and concentration. Body is soft and warm and deeply relaxed. With each breath, the body becomes more and more relaxed. Feel this. Feel the body becoming lighter and lighter, deeply relaxed. And now, letting go of this, I'm going to ask you to briefly bring to mind your Sankalpa. And then letting go of the Sankalpa, I'm going to ask that you come back to the breath. Come back to the breath and be aware of the sound of the breath. The sound of the breath entering the body and leaving the body. Be aware of the sound of the breath. And now move the sound awareness away from the breath and become aware of the sounds immediately surrounding you. Become aware of the sounds immediately surrounding you. Searching for sound now. Identify a sound and move on in search of the next sound. Move your awareness from sound to sound. Focus completely on identifying sounds. Don't get lost in one sound. Identify a sound and move on in search of the next sound. Move the audio awareness out now, outside of the immediate space, and listen for sounds just outside of the immediate space that you are practicing Yoga Nidra in. And now move further and further away, continuing to listen to and identify sounds. Listen for the sounds furthest in the distance. The smallest of sounds, the most distant sound. And now start to travel back. Slowly start to travel back towards the space that you are in. Identifying sounds, listening to sounds along the way. Until you are all the way back, just outside of the space that you lay in. And listen for the sounds just outside of the space. And then come back to within the space, listening for sounds. And then come right to the body and the being and listen to the sound closest to you, the smallest of sound closest to you. And then becoming aware of the breath once again and the sound of the breath. And now letting go of sound, letting go of sound, letting go of any awareness of sound, and bring your awareness to your body. Feel into the touching points of the body to the floor. Become aware of the body. Become aware of the back of the heels, the back of the calves and knees, the back of the thighs, the buttocks, the back. Become aware of the shoulder blades. Become aware of the underneath of the arms, the back of the head. Become aware of the back of the head, the back of the shoulders, the back, the buttocks, back of the thighs, calves and heels. We're going to rotate our consciousness around the different body parts. I'm going to call them out. Please follow my voice, moving your awareness from body part to body part. Visualize them in the mind's eye or repeat them silently to yourself. As I move from body part to body part, follow me swiftly. Feel into that aspect of the body. Come back to that feeling of lightness and warmth, and that part of the body feeling deeply relaxed and light. The thumb and forefinger on the right hand, thumb and forefinger on the right hand, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, all the fingers on the right hand, back of the right hand, palm of the right hand, the rest. The entire right hand, light and warm and deeply relaxed. Lower arm, inside of the elbow, upper arm, armpit, shoulder. The entire right arm from the top of the shoulder to the tip of the fingertips, warm and relaxed and light. The right collarbone, right side of the chest, right side of the belly, the right side waist, rib cage, lower right belly, the right hip, the right thigh, upper and lower, back of the right thigh, back of the knee, the calf on the right leg, the shin, the ankle, the Achilles, the heel, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all the toes, top of the foot, ankle, the entire right foot, the entire right foot. Moving the awareness now to the thumb and the forefinger on the left hand, thumb and forefinger on the left hand, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all the fingers on the left hand, back of the left hand, palm of the left hand, the wrist, the entire left hand, light and relaxed and warm. The lower arm, inside of the elbow, the upper arm, armpit, shoulder, the entire left arm from the top of the shoulder to the tip of the fingers, warm, soft, deeply relaxed. The left collarbone, left side of the chest, the left belly, left side waist, rib cage, lower belly, the left hip, the thigh on the left leg, upper thigh, lower thigh, back of the left thigh, back of the left knee, the left kneecap, shin, calf, Achilles, heel, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all the toes, top of the left foot, ankle, the entire left foot, the entire left foot. Moving the awareness up to the right buttock, to the left buttock, to the small of the back, to the sacrum, tailbone. Move the awareness through the spine, from the tailbone all the way up to the top of the spine, into the midbrain, Let the awareness travel all the way back down through the spine, through the central passageway, the Sushumna Nadi. And now become aware of the entire surface of the back. The left side of the back, the right side of the back. Become aware of the scapula, the shoulder blades, the space in between these. Become aware of the softness, the lightness, the warmth of the space in between the shoulder blades, feeling deeply relaxed. Awareness to the back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, the forehead, the eyes, right and left, the ears, right and left, the nose, the left nostril, the right nostril, the lips, upper lip, lower lip, inside of the mouth, roof of the mouth, floor of the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the jaw, the lips, the chin, the cheeks, the nose, the eyes, the eyelids, where the eyelids meet, the eyelashes, the forehead, the face, the crown of the head, the back of the head, back of the neck, back of the shoulders, the back, buttocks, thighs, back of the knees, calves, ankles, feet, shins, knees, top of the thighs, groin, hips, belly, ribs, sternum, chest, throat, shoulders, arms, the entire right side of the body, the entire left side of the body, the whole body, becoming aware of the whole body. Moving the awareness to the breath now, becoming aware of the breath. Feeling into the breath. Feel the breath leaving and entering the body through the left and the right nostril simultaneously and equally. Two streams of breath entering the body simultaneously and equally through the left and through the right nostril. Become aware of the breath. See the breath as it leaves the body and as it enters the body through the nostrils. Watch as the breath disturbs the air in front of the nose. Watch as you breathe out and the air in front of the nose moves and ripples and is disturbed by the force of the breath as it leaves the nostrils. And then watch as you inhale and the air around and energy moves and is disturbed and is drawn together and into the nose via the nostrils. Fully focus on this. power of the breath moving and disrupting the energy in the air around the nose, in front of the nose and in front of the face, causing ripples and movement. On the exhalation, and a movement of the air being drawn together. Visualize, see this. Fully focus on this. And now become aware of the breath gradually becoming lighter and there being less disturbance to the air outside of the nostrils. Watch how with each breath the air is disturbed less and less. This is gradual. The breath becomes lighter and lighter until it disturbs the air not at all. There is no strain to the breath being light. It is effortless how light the breath is. And now letting go of this, and bring your awareness to the sensations in the being. I'm going to ask you to become aware of the sensation of being cold, the sensation of cold. Feel the body gradually become colder and colder. Visualize, imagine, feel the body becoming colder and colder, icy cold. Even as you breathe, it is the sharp sting of icy air that enters the nostrils, the whole body shivering with the intense cold that you are experiencing within the entire body, the body becoming freezing cold, icy cold. Colder and colder. Fully experience this. And now replace this with warmth to begin with. Start to feel warmth melt the cool and the cold. The whole body starts to feel warm. The cold eases, disappears, and warmth starts to move through the body. The body feeling warmer and warmer. And then notice the intensity of the warmth growing until the body starts to feel hot. Feel into the sensation of heat, the body becoming hotter and hotter. So hot. Feel the complete sensation and experience of the entire body being flooded with intense heat. Feel the entire body intensely hot. And then letting go of this, letting go of this. And feel the body as heaviness. Feel the body becoming heavier and heavier. Heaviness flooding the entire body. The body becoming heavier and heavier. As if liquid steel is slowly pervading the body, and the body's becoming heavier and heavier, weighted to the floor like a big iron or steel anchor, weighted to the floor, experiencing the body becoming heavier and heavier. You couldn't lift a finger or your heels from the floor. So heavy is the body, it feels like there is weight pushing the body into the floor, as if the body is weighted to the floor. Experience completely the sensation of complete heaviness, like a dead weight. The body is so heavy. And now replacing this sensation with the sensation of lightness. The body gradually starting to become lighter and lighter. Feel the body now. Experience the body and the sensation of lightness within the body. All the heaviness draining from the body, and the body feeling lighter and lighter. Completely light, like a feather. A gentle breeze could lift the body, it is so light. The body no longer contains any weight, it is simply light. And now moving your awareness up into the Chitakasha. Come up into the head space, the space on the inside of the head, come to the Chitakasha and become aware of this space. Cast your internal gaze around this entire space, becoming completely aware of the Chitakasha. Feel into any sensations here. See any light or colors. Be aware of thoughts. Witness anything that is happening in this space. Perhaps the space is simply, completely, eternally empty. Perhaps the space is completely, eternally empty. Cast the awareness and the gaze around the space. And then become aware of the front of the space, the inside of the forehead. Direct all your awareness to the front of the forehead and look deeply into this space. Although it stretches out eternally in front of you, it is also like a blank, dark movie screen. And as I call out some images, watch as they flash up on the screen. That is all you have to do. There is no other effort required than to watch as the images appear on the screen in front of you. One long candle burning brightly. One long candle burning brightly. One long candle. A golden cross. A golden cross. A golden cross. An angel. An angel. An angel. A white temple. A white temple. A white temple. A bright blue sea. A bright blue sea. A bright blue sea. Buddha. 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 Two white doves flying. Two white doves flying. Two white doves flying. Christ. 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 One white rose. One white rose. One white rose. Camels in the desert. Camels in the desert. Camels in the desert. A beautiful garden. A beautiful garden. A beautiful garden. A herd of elephants. A herd of elephants. A herd of elephants. A white tiger. White tiger. A white tiger. fish in the ocean, fish in the ocean, fish in the ocean. One white swan on a lake, one white swan on a lake, a white swan on a lake. And now letting go of images, letting go of images now, letting go of images. Look once again into this eternal space on the inside of the forehead. And I'm going to ask you to see yourself now. See yourself standing in front of your own home. See yourself. Feel it. See yourself standing in front of your own home. Feel the space around you. And then start to feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. You're standing in front of your own home, and you can feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. You become so light that you lift off the ground. See this now. Feel this. Watch and feel as you start to float up into the air. You are now 5 feet in the air. Feel the air around you. Feel the space. Look around you. You are now 10 feet off the ground, able to see your house, able to feel the space around you. You are now 50 feet off the ground. You can see your house and your street. See this, lighter and lighter. You are floating upward. You are now 100 feet off the ground, and you can see all around you. Feel this. Feel the breeze. Notice the sounds. You are now 500 feet above the ground. How does this feel? Look down beneath you. Notice the breeze. Notice the sounds. You are now 1,000 feet in the air. How does it feel to float in the air? You are now 1,000 feet in the air. You start to move sideways. Notice that you rapidly start to move sideways, away from your home, away from the space, floating, but moving rapidly in the air. Looking beneath you, you notice a densely forested area, a very green and beautiful forest, and you are floating over the forest. Looking down, you see the most beautiful valley beneath you, the most beautiful valley. The beauty of the valley draws you down, and you start to descend. You are 800 feet above the ground. See how it feels. Notice the air, the breeze, the sounds, how it feels as you descend. You are now 500 feet above the ground, 300 feet. Feel the beautiful valley around you as you descend. You are now 100 feet above the ground. 50 feet. Notice the sounds, the smells, the energy. Be completely aware of this beautiful valley. Just feel it. You are now just 10 feet above the ground. Just 2 feet above the ground. And now you are standing in an enchanting valley. You can hear the gentle lilt of running water, the birds. Just feel and see the sounds, the smells, the energy. Feel the embrace of Mother Earth. Feel the embrace of Mother Earth. It is in her loving lap of absolute giving that your life is nurtured. Nurtured in the lap of her love, your own love can blossom. Nurtured in the lap of her love, your own love can blossom. Now, remind yourself of the most loving and tender moment in your life. Remind yourself of the most loving and tender moment in your life. Relive it. Feel it. See that the love that you feel is radiating from within yourself. Allow this love energy to radiate and envelop all those in your life. See that your willingness to include is the basis for your love. Your willingness to include is the basis for your love. Include all of your friends, all people you know, neighbors, workmates. See this clearly. Your ability to love is just your willingness to include. Your ability to love is just your willingness to include. It does not need any capability, is nothing for you to do. There is nothing for you to do. Love is not what you do. Love is what you are. Become love. In becoming love, you become like a fragrant flower, and everyone seeks to be with you. In becoming love, you become like a fragrant flower. Everyone seeks to be with you. See that your love energy is radiating to all around you. See that your love energy is radiating to all around you. Everyone is drawn to the fragrance of your love. Your love energy is radiating around you. See that you have perfectly harmonious relationships with all you need to. Love is who you are. See that you have perfectly harmonious relationships with all that you need to. Love is who you are, and all are drawn to you. Love is who you are. Become love. Rest in the love. And now find yourself back floating within the Chitakasha. Find yourself back floating. Remember the experience of floating and find yourself floating in the Chitakasha, filled with love, floating, radiating love, floating in love. Rest floating now in the Chitakasha. Rest here. Can rest completely in this space. Feel yourself floating deeper and deeper into the space, completely at one in the space, completely at one in the space. No efforts, resting here, completely at one with love, being love. And then into this loving space, invite your Sankalpa. Bring your Sankalpa into this space. Repeating it a minimum of 3 times, bring your Sankalpa into this space. And now bring your awareness to the breath. Gently bring your awareness to the breath. Deepen the breath. Become aware of the breath around the nostrils. Slowly re-identify with the breath. If you have time to remain and rest with the Sankalpa, do this. Otherwise, start to gradually re-identify with the physical body, becoming aware gradually of the touching points of the body to the floor, the space around you, the body within it. Gradually come back gradually come back to the body. Hari Om Tat Sat. Yoga Nidra is now complete.